She stood frozen in the doorway, fingers hooked around the frame as if it were the only thing keeping her upright. Her voice wavered when she spoke, thick with disbelief and something that looked an awful lot like guilt. I leaned against the counter, my coffee cooling in my hands, though I barely felt it. "The trip isn't happening," I said, slow and clear. Her jaw parted, then shut again. She blinked hard, like her mind couldn't catch up to the words. A mix of anger and dread fluttered across her face. "Cancelled." "Why?" she finally managed. I set the cup aside, keeping my tone even. "Because I know everything. I know where you plan to go, and who you plan to see." The silence stretched sharp between us. She moved toward me and I raised a hand, just enough to stop her. "Don't," I warned. My chest felt tight, my pulse thudding painfully. "I loved you. I trusted you. And you were ready to throw all of it away for a few days built on lies." She stared at the floor. I didn't mean." "You didn't mean what?" The words came rougher than I intended. "You didn't mean to tear our life apart? You didn't mean to betray me while I was planning our future?" Tears pooled in her eyes, but sympathy was the last thing I felt. I wanted honesty. I wanted her to face what she'd done. I just needed space. "Some freedom," she whispered. A bitter laugh burned its way out of me, and she flinched. "Freedom? That's what you call this?" "What you were doing wasn't freedom, it was demolition. You took the heart of someone who gave you everything and treated it like it was disposable." She stepped forward, her voice shrinking. I didn't know how to stop it. Her words unraveled into silence. Each one sliced deeper than the last, but I didn't raise my voice again. I couldn't. I was too tired. "Look at me," I said, more quietly now but firm. She lifted her gaze, eyes shining with remorse, and for a moment I saw the person I used to know. But it vanished just as quickly. "I messed up," she said faintly. "Yes," I answered. "And you can't undo that with apologies." I swallowed hard, then reached for the documents I had prepared earlier. The separation plans, custody arrangements, boundaries drawn clean and final. I placed them in front of her. "This isn't about revenge. It's me choosing to survive, to protect what's left of myself." She stared at the papers, disbelief washing over her. I thought you'd understand." "Understand?" I shook my head. "I loved you. I trusted you. And you didn't fight for any of it. You chose yourself." Her expression crumpled as reality finally caught her. "You need to go," I said softly. "I won't stop you. But I'm done sacrificing my peace for someone who didn't value what we built." She hesitated, her mouth trembling like she wanted to argue or beg, but I didn't move. I let her feel the weight of the moment, of her choices. Eventually, she turned and stepped out. The door closed with a muted click, and for the first time in what felt like forever, I exhaled without the tightness clawing at my chest. The house was quiet, truly quiet. Not empty, not hollow. Just mine again. A space where I could finally breathe, finally begin to mend. She broke me, yes. But in the breaking, I uncovered strength I didn't know I had. And somewhere inside that painful clarity was the beginning of something new, my own healing.